Hello team, Coach Tim here. Got two world-class players here, Will Zalatoris and Scottie Scheffler, and really just wanted to discuss one element about how each one's athlete responds differently to the golf ball on the downswing. And it's all based upon, really, in all honesty, how close they're standing next to the golf ball and how that's affecting their balance. Take a look at Scottie Scheffler down below and note how he's actually setting up with this golf club almost on the heel or hosel of the golf club. Then take a look at Will Zalatoris. Look how his golf ball is almost on the exact opposite location in relationship to the golf club itself. That right there is our first indicator that they're probably going to have different downswing deliveries of the golf club based upon where their ball position is in relationship to the club face. Here's one other quick thing I want to have you guys take note of. Look how much closer Scottie's heels are to his bum line compared to Will. Look how that seems to have Will leaning over significantly more towards the golf ball. His arms and hands look like they're a little bit farther away from the middle part of the middle part of his body. So what does all these observations and comments mean? And both of these individuals have very unique downswing sequences. Scottie Scheffler's has been, of course, documented significantly. But look at them both as they go ahead and start their downswing sequence. Based upon the fact that Scottie is already relatively close to the golf ball and where his ball position is in relationship to his club face, more towards the heel of the club, his athlete dynamically tries to get farther away from the golf ball on the downswing. That's one of the jumping sequences that he does. Look at his feet right there trying to get farther away from the golf ball, and that in turn gets his body farther away from the golf ball, so he has a better chance of striking the golf ball in the middle of the club face. Look how his body movement is still on that green line at the end of the golf swing. Now, if we take a closer look at Will, he's the exact opposite. Look how his body has actually moved closer to the line. Closer away from the line. That movement away from the line allows him to get closer to the golf ball and helps him strike the golf ball more in the middle of the club face. Now, obviously, these are incredibly dynamic subconscious movements. And I'm going to go ahead and include a clip in the bottom of the notes of this week to share with you that the biggest reason that Scottie Scheffler has completed this task is that his old golf coach used to put an extension at the end of his golf club right here in an attempt at the top part of his backswing to feel like his golf club was more on plane and less across the line. Okay. Now, the funny byproduct of that is that as he started to swing his golf club down, and if you can imagine that extension being in the way here right now, he might be stabbing himself a little bit with that extension. So Scottie, again, dynamically has found a way to just make all of those unique elements of his golf swing work together. So I hope you found that interesting. And, it's really amazing what your subconscious athlete just could very well be doing to try and make sure you hit the right part of the golf ball. Here are two world-class players right here doing the complete opposite sequence based upon their balance and their address position at the beginning of their strike.